Okay, yeah, there we go. Now it's in my headset. Perfect. And it looks like game capture is in fact capturing sound. That's good. I think everything's working. Surprisingly. Oh. Disclaimer here. If anything's laggy at any point in the stream, it's probably not my fault. Okay, like, I was setting this up, and the drop frames, like, when I start the stream, they jump up to like 60% drop frames, and then all of a sudden it just be fixed. I have no idea why it does this. I don't know, like, when this started. Last time I started streaming, completely fine. It was fine. The exact same settings I had as every other stream. It was all fine until last stream. For some reason, last stream, at the very end of the stream, I mean, well, I actually had to cut the stream because of this problem at the end of the stream. Was, for some reason, the drop frames just came out of nowhere and decided to destroy my stream for some reason. And so, yeah, I have lowered down the top resolution. So the highest resolution is now 720, I'm pretty sure. So that's a little unfortunate, but if it runs a bit smoother, especially multi-streaming, I've never multi-streamed, then if it looks better, that's, you know, obviously good. But anyhow, we are playing Dragon Age Origins on Nightmare difficulty with mods. Here's a sort of a look, if I can remember where to look. Hold on, it's downloadable content. Okay, so these symbols mean it's like DLC and stuff, but these like lotus symbols or clover symbol or whatever are like mods. Okay, so we got like a dog slot, we got like the lock bash for the expansion and for the base game, which just means like any class can unlock stuff if they have the correct stats. We have Duncan's Dark Armor, which is just kind of like, I don't know, an extra armor set, but, you know, from one of the primary characters, Duncan. And then we got a cut level here that's been restored, although I hear it's a little buggy, maybe, so we'll see how that is. We have character respec, so you can actually respec your characters. We have extra forms for like the shapeshifter magic, since shapeshifting is like pretty terrible in this game. Like I watched a tier list about magic and stuff, and the tier list put shapeshifting at like the very bottom. I don't know, I think shapeshifting is pretty cool, and maybe not at, I don't know if it's like at the bottom of the list, but it definitely just changes the dynamics of your mage so much that they're not even really a mage. So I can understand that. Although if this is super like OP or something, I might not use it. We'll see. I haven't gotten to really look at it. And then we have expanded inventory, which just gives you inventory space without having to perfectly buy every backpack. Because there's backpacks you can like miss in the game, and so you'll just be stuck without all your storage, and it's just really annoying. This is a extra cutscene at the end of the game, I'm pretty sure. I haven't really watched it. I saw like a little highlight, so I think it's gonna be pretty cool to see. And then there are some other mods that are in my files that I can't really bring up without changing like the capture settings and everything. So anyway, we are playing this lovely man here, this dwarf named Duran. And I think I'll just go with resume. Okay. Again, if there's any issues running in either chat, you know, try and let me know. I do find it a bit difficult to see both chats at the moment, but I have ordered a tiny screen to be able to just dedicate it directly to chat, so I can actually see chat from both sites. But at the moment, I'm just using my phone to watch both chats. So if I miss anyone's comments or whatever, then that's the reason. But maybe as soon as next stream, I'll have the extra screen. I don't know. I don't remember when it's supposed to come. It could be the next stream, but we'll see. Anyway, so to sum up what happened, this is like my underground criminal friend. We are criminals from we're Dwarven casteless, and basically casteless are well, dwarves without jobs, pretty much. And basically the Dwarven society, there's caste systems, and so you're basically born into your job, and if you're casteless, that means you don't really get a job. And so that's kind of like why we turn to crime to stay alive and whatnot. And we were doing some criminal actions, and we had to basically our leader wanted us to drug a guy in this thing called the Provings. It's like some arena fight, and we wanted some certain guy to win because of like betting reasons, I guess. And so we were going to sabotage the other guy, but then it turns out the guy that we wanted to win, I don't know, got like super drunk or something before the fight, something stupid. And so Duran here decided to take up the mantle as the fighter and disguised himself as the dude who got drunk before the fight in order to win the fight, so that way our boss wouldn't kill us pretty much and be happy with us. We also got scammed by a lady over here.
If you leave now, I will not be able to protect you.
Okay, I guess I can't go look at the lady.
To put you to death. You know that. If you wish to say your goodbyes, do so quickly.
Okay, we'll say our goodbyes to... This is my sister, by the way, Rika. And this is, you know, again, my friend. That's someone over there, a commoner, just floating in the... I don't know, doing some kind of exercise over there. Anyway, that lady behind the merchant guy over there, we got some lyrium from roughing a guy up in this tavern here because we were ordered to go... we were ordered to kill him and take his lyrium that he was withholding from the boss, and then we didn't kill him, and we took half the lyrium and sold it to a lady over there. She said she said she would give us 30 silver, and she gave us 22 silver and 50 copper. Okay, there's like a highlight of that on the stream, or on the Twitch, rather, on the Twitch channel. I do plan to make that a short as well, but that's a lot of work doing all this stuff. So anyway, I'm just gonna talk to my friends here.
Those guys must have seriously cracked your skull. You're not gonna turn down being a Grey Warden, are you? I went up one time for Barat. It's real bright. She can hardly see anything, and everything smells funny, like food instead of stone.
I thought if dwarves went to the surface, they weren't allowed to come back. I mean, I guess he might have snuck out, considering he's, you know, a casteless criminal. Yeah, we killed Barat. Barat was the guy who So basically, Barat was our leader, and after we got discovered in the proving arena, we were sent to prison for, you know, disrespecting the ancestors, and then Barat basically paid the guards to give them to us, to give us to them, I should say, and then we escaped and we killed Barat, basically, long story short.
Well, if wishes only made it so, Raka. But think about it. We killed Barat. You think his family will still trade with us? We'd need to build up the whole thing from scratch. And plenty more folks will be coming after us. And I'm not talking single combat. I'm talking armies. No, Duster. If you stay here, you're more likely to end up on the headsman's block than sitting pretty in Barat's estate.
Oh yeah, by the way, to explain a little bit about what you're seeing on screen here. So, Duran here, you could tell I have some mods for the eyes, and I have mods, obviously, for the skin. Although I think blue was like the only weird skin color. I don't know why that is, but I just went with blue because it's weird. And he kind of looks like, if you take off the eyebrows, he kind of looks like, well, and the beard, I guess. He kind of looks like the blue people from Avatar. You know, he even has like the white spots and like the same shade of blue and everything. So I just think that's kind of funny.
Well, don't you worry about that. Old Lesky will take care of her.
That's what I'm afraid of.
She'll be the first one telling you to go. She never wanted this to be your life.
You're not gonna change my mind? This isn't a question, so I guess I'm just stating that he's not gonna stop me from... Well, what's gonna happen to him, though? Because he's also... Okay, well, actually, never mind. He might be fine, actually, because he wasn't in the provings, so they might not even know he's a criminal, so he might be okay. I'm gonna just say number 2 here. I don't know how to fight Darkspawn.
Everyone in that proving fought Darkspawn, and you sure flogged them.
Okay, I said you're right, I should go.
We'll go back and tell him yes before he comes to his senses.
Yeah, before he looks at me for 2 seconds and realizes I'm not the one.
I couldn't believe it when Sir Duncan said he wanted to recruit you. I was ready to kill you when I heard what you did at the proving. But it worked out for the best.
Barat was about to do the same thing.
Those are the rules of the Order. All wardens leave their families behind.
Then I'm staying here. Like, what happens if you... I'm curious what happens if you, like, completely refuse to join Duncan. Like, I don't think you can refuse. I feel like this is just too pivotal. It's too pivotal of a moment. Okay. Mind my pronunciation. Clearly, English isn't my first language.
You have to go. You'll never have a better opportunity. As a warden, you'll be the equal of anyone in the noble houses. Please don't hold yourself back because of me. I think, for the first time, Mother and I will be fine. I spent the afternoon with my new patron. If everything works out, maybe I can even greet you as an equal if you return.
Oh yeah, so Barat was doing things. Hold on. Why is there lag? Hold up. I swear this better be temporary. Okay, I think it's okay. Maybe. Okay. I was looking at my settings in OBS. Hopefully it's not too bad. If there's any weird spikes, it's probably because of other people on the internet. I don't know. This internet has literally... I've never ran into any issues ever until last stream, and it's super annoying. Really is.
I promise. My patron would never allow it. He has already promised to move Mother and me into
Okay, so anyway, Barat was trying to get us all rich and like noble status by getting my sister, basically, like he was paying for her to have nice clothes and I don't know, like speech lessons and how to not talk like a commoner, I suppose, I don't know, and stuff like that. And they were trying to seduce a noble to have a child with her, basically, so that way she would be uplifted into the noble ranks or whatever, and then we could, I don't know, use that as like some kind of blackmail or whatever to get money, I suppose, is what Barat's plan was. But Barat's dead now, so that's definitely not the plan anymore.
When I left, she was passed out. I couldn't even wake her to tell her you'd been arrested.
No, yeah, my mother's kind of a drunk.
I'll tell her you've gone to the surface for a better life than she ever gave you.
Yeah, that's right. She's kind of let me down. She let me become blue. Okay, Duncan, I'm ready.
Have you spoken with your friend and sister?
Sorry, I was looking at stuff for the stream. They are wrong. My place is with them. I'm guessing I'm saying my sister and my friend are wrong. No, they're right.
And before these witnesses, I hereby recruit you into the Grey Wardens. Know that you are most welcome. Before we brave the deep roads, I would like to make you a gift of this mace, since you have so few possessions of your own. It was once wielded by the Warden Forel Idukan. I believe he was related to your king. I know you will continue his proud example.
That might actually be part of the mods.
And thank you for your hospitality.
I don't know if I remember that happening. Maybe, I don't know. So I do have like an atmosphere mod that increases like the number of NPCs walking around and stuff like that, and
we will be traveling south.
And I also have a mod that adds more voice interactions and stuff like that.
To prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands.
Oh,
it's fitting we make our
good old
stand here,
Ostagar.
even if we face a different foe within that forest. The king's forces have clashed with the Darkspeed several times. But here is where the bulk of the horde will show it. There are only a few Grey Wardens with Lord Forel.
Oh my gosh, I have no clue
All of us are here.
What's with the audio right now.
Must be stopped here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
Oh there.
I didn't expect
a royal welcome. I was beginning.
Okay, this is actually awful.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he.
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan.
Is it
We're shedding
fixed?
blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Okay, hold on. I don't know if this is a game thing. It's probably a game thing, but I don't know why it's happening. Really annoying. So many issues. You don't know what I went through to get this game to even run. Like literal hours of stupid troubleshooting and mod downloading just to get like patches for the game, you know. It's super stupid. Also, I turned down the textures all the way because apparently I think there's a glitch in Ostagar, which is where we are, that'll like crash your game if you have the textures above the lowest setting. You know, stupid little quirks like that, you know. Anyway, so this is King Kalen, by the way. This is the king, you know, of Ferelden, so pretty important dude. See, I don't know. I'm still figuring out Duran's character a little bit, so I don't know what he would really say in this situation. I feel like he's got a little bit of an attitude. You know, he's not really, I guess, the biggest fan of nobility, I suppose. And he's obviously a criminal. But he's also supposed to be kind of noble, like, as a characteristic, not like, you know, the same way that Kalen is noble, I suppose. Sort of honorable dude. Duran's not a bad dude, he's just had a bad life. I'll just say I'm Duran.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. It's good to see one of the honorable stout folk outside Audemars.
Yes. Stout. I want to ask him how much he knows about the dwarves, but I also want to say who you calling stout. I'm going to say stout.
I apologize if I offended you. I have only the deepest respect for your people. I've been to Audemars. King Endrin invited my father to a grand proving long ago. How does Endrin fare these days?
I think Endrin is your father if you pick the noble dwarf background. So as of right now, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Still, I hope to be as wise and fair a ruler as Endrin. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
We'll just say we'll see about that.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Indeed.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god.
This
But I suppose this will have to do.
Kalen's
I must go
very
before Loghain
into
sends
the
a
old
search party.
tales of the Grey Wardens.
Farewell, Grey Wardens.
I like that as a dwarf I do the dwarven
What the king said is true.
goodbye kind of thing.
They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured. I guess we'll just say that.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Yes, Duncan's a Grey Warden, and so the Grey Wardens are basically the experts on blights and darkspawn and archdemons.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
meal might be nice. What do you mean, what ritual? I'm gonna say a hot meal.
I agree. We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Why is this so secret?
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
Yes. We're basically being pulled into a cult here. A warrior cult, so to speak. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. The cat opened the door because basically all the animals in the house can open my door.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay. And now, castless achievement unlocked. I don't have any save files on this version of the game. This is the goodoldgames.com version of the game. Because the Steam version is absolute garbage. Okay, the Steam version is literally, it costs more, and it doesn't work even more than any other version.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now. I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
Oh, actually, I think the cutscene might be about the tower. Yeah, I think that might actually make more sense. I think it's about the tower and not about the end of the game. So we'll be seeing that cutscene relatively soon. I don't know about tonight, but well, it's not. Usually I'm streaming at night. It's daytime right now, I guess.
Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
Yes, you're right. Us dwarves know how to build stuff.
By orders of Tairn Loghain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out. I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
I have a feeling those are going to be bad later.
Make us speed your steps. You don't want to go into the Tower of Ishal. It's off limits for now, I'm afraid.
Well, I do want to go. That doesn't mean just because it's off limits, I don't want to go there. There's not really a point in me going this way.
Today, 2 units of men arrived every hour, and they expect to double that tomorrow. Still, the Tairn worries that may not be enough.
I just like exploring a lot. Alright, you're going to be seeing a lot. Like, look at this. Secrets. Elf root. You can use those to make healing potions. And based off my first encounter with the tutorial fight, I'm going to need those health potions. I'm also kind of regretting being a rogue, to be honest with you. At least for right now. I don't know, rogues can be really good, but my first experience so far was not the best.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Yes, I am your lord. Look at those textures. It's actually not too bad out here. Like, I don't know, that building's pretty decent quality, and there's one over there. Obviously, it doesn't look that great because I have the textures all the way down, and also it's a game from 2009, but I'm not too worried about that. Oh yeah. Just insufficient skill. Okay, yeah, this is what I was talking about with the
Make a watch over you, my lord.
this is what I was talking about with the bash lock, I think is what it was called. Basically, if you have whatever your class is, has to have like the main stat to a high enough level to unlock chests. But I'm also a rogue anyway, so it was kind of pointless to get that, but not entirely pointless. Okay. Deep mushroom. Okay. I think deep mushrooms for mana potions? Maybe? I think this is a statue of Andraste, maybe? Ooh, this is our first gift. Can you guess who gets the beef bone? No. I tried to see if there was a jump.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Alrighty. We do have a level up as well. Let's check that out. So I'm gonna get 20 dexterity and then some cunning. Okay, just that's basically what my entire plan is just dexterity and cunning. See, like I don't have deft hands here to unlock stuff, so I'm saving a talent by having the mod on. Also, I don't have to rely on a rogue specifically to be in your party, which again, I'm always going to be in my party because it's the main character and I'm a rogue, but if I wanted to play a warrior or a mage or something, it makes you have a more flexible party, pretty much. I think I want to get dual weapon training, maybe? Probably dual weapon training. I get dual striking, but I haven't put any points into willpower, so I don't... Hold on. I'm gonna change this to 50% health. Where is it? Where's... Oh, yeah. Use a weak potion. Save. Save. Okay. If you don't know, there's like tactics in this game, and it's kind of like you get to like code how your party members interact with battle encounters, and it's really cool. I've never really messed with it a whole lot, but it's pretty nice.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Did you say what? Can't swing a dead cat? Okay.
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest. A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here.
Yes.
A herd of Templars
Tranquils are mages that have their magic removed, basically, and they become like emotionless and kind of just like, I don't even know how to describe it, like very monotone, emotionless, very odd individuals, and they just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like magic circumvision, basically.
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Yeah, I always feel bad for the hounds in this game because, you know, they're literally just biting darkspawn, and like darkspawn blood is essentially, it's kind of like, it's almost like how xenomorphs have like acid blood. It's kind of like what darkspawn blood is, except it's more like a poison. And if it were to be ingested by like a human or something, I think they would turn into a darkspawn, maybe. Or it would just kill them. I think it might just kill them. I don't know.
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Loghain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguard. Drives Tairn Loghain wild, that does. Good luck to you, then.
Okay. Let's go check out the mages.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
What are they doing, though? Are they summoning demons?
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Ah.
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
I guess everyone just recognizes me as a Grey Warden. Okay, so these are Templar, and the Templar basically watch over mages to make sure they aren't turning into demons or summoning demons, you know. And what is going on with this texture right here? I think that's supposed to be like a fire or something, and it's a little broken. Oh, it's Wynn? I forgot Wynn's here. We'll talk to her in a moment.
You will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
Yes.
I do not have time to speak at present, thank you.
Well, rude lady. Let's talk to Wynn.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself.
Yes,
I am
you didn't see what I had to go through.
Summoned by the king.
Seen quite a few mages today. I am Duran.
Well met. And good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Do you know much about Darkspawn?
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
Not much. I'm a dwarf after all.
It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Yes, this is the Chantry. This is part of like Chantry, religious lore, so to speak. And the Chantry is like the main religion in Ferelden. And even to this day, there are people still talking about how true like the Maker is and on Andraste and the Black City and you know, like all the connection with the Fade and the Darkspawn and everything. It's pretty interesting stuff. There's a whole really lot of random lore of this game that is way too deep to get into at this moment. I'd be here for days.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see. Don't you have any proper advice? I'll just kill every Darkspawn.
Wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past, but I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Yes, it's right, old lady. I'm out of here. Okay, I'm gonna go find Alistair before I talk to anyone else, maybe. I'm not sure if it's gonna lock me out of anything. Be prepared for me to talk to everyone, though.
Maker, watch over us all in the coming
After
battle.
you, Grey Warden.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties.
A helmet. Yeah, actually I don't have a helmet on, so that's actually quite good. Although I kind of don't like wearing helmets. There is a mod that allows you to like turn on and off helmets, at least the look of helmets.
What is it now?
But I was like, eh, whatever.
Asked more than enough of the circle.
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by
Yes.
delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Are you calling me a fool?
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Okay, so yeah, this is Alistair. He's a fan favorite. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna act very dwarfly. I've never really met humans, to be fair.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Really, Alistair? I'm a dwarf. Yeah, I can actually say that.
You never know, these mages sneak up on you. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan.
Alistair is a prior Templar, by the way. I think he was a Templar in training before Duncan found him and was like, hey, Alistair, you should come join the Grey Wardens. And I guess Alistair's just like, okay. And so that's Alistair's whole backstory, pretty much. I mean, there's obviously more, but that's why he's talking about mages and stuff. Because I believe he was a Templar in training. How could you recognize me? Yeah, sure.
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
What can you tell me about this joining?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. There haven't been any Dwarven Grey Wardens in some time. You must know a lot about Darkspawn.
I'm gonna say not really. I spent more time fighting guardsmen myself.
Oh, I guess you've got a more colorful background than Duncan let on. But don't worry, you'll see plenty of Darkspawn now. And probably sooner than you'd like. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Yeah, okay, see, here we go.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
What about the other recruits?
Gareth and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
No, I haven't.
Keep an eye out, maybe we'll see one of them.
I'm just gonna say I look forward to traveling with you.
Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know.
The only reason is because,
lead on.
you can actually make characters hate you and, like, you know, either fight you and, like, you have to, like, kill them or something, or they, like, leave the party or whatever. But if you make them like you, then they'll fight better, you know? Another helmet? Ooh, we got some runes. Sweet. Hold on, let's take a look in our inventory. We haven't really looked. So I think this was the mace I was given. It's definitely better. Okay. Main hand, why do I have two maces? Okay. We're gonna take the Adukin. Or Adukin. However you say that. We're gonna take that mace. It's pretty good. And I don't know if how messy kills is a plus. I think maybe what it does is it reduces morale or something. Like it's some kind of like debuff for nearby enemies. I don't know if that would really affect Darkspawn or not, but I think that's maybe what that does. As for the dagger, I don't think we really have anything else that can go into my other hand. Doesn't look like it. Physical resistance. I feel like 3 physical resistance is worth the loss in armor, probably. I'm gonna take it. Although it, I mean, I don't know, both of them look kind of stupid, but we'll wear that one, I guess. Okay. Oh yeah, we got this belt. Dwarven Warrior's belt. Nice. And let's take a look at our boy here. Shield of the Grey Wardens. That's probably better than anything I got. I guess it's this tab. Yeah, I guess I can just sell this stuff. Warden Longsword. Okay, he's probably got better stuff than I can give him. Although this, there might be an argument for this being better, but we'll just let him keep his armor as is. And then I highly doubt I have a better sword. This sword's actually not too far off from his. Definitely not better, but, you know, it's decent. Okay, I don't think there's really anything else I can give Alistair. To be fair, that makes sense. You know, he is kind of my superior, and he's he's kind of been in a more lawful light. You know, I've just been scrounging up whatever I can as a criminal. So I'm surprised I even have what I have right now.
Welcome, young man.
This is a tranquil, by the way. This is what I was talking about.
I am one of the tranquil, my friend. I am of the circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
Speak very strangely.
Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Because of demons. They're not feared by dwarves.
Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits.
Okay, I see.
We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse.
Oh yeah, blood magic is basically like considered an evil magic, dark magic sort of stuff.
I am no longer dangerous.
You know, pretty normal stuff. It's basically like the equivalent of blood bending.
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
I don't know if Alistair's gonna get mad at me saying this, because he's a Templar, but I don't think he's really that kind of Templar, I don't know.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
I feel badly for you.
I feel nothing.
Exactly.
As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
What is enchantment exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The tranquil have
yeah, why am I asking about it?
And we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the tranquil to work with lyrium so.
That is a little interesting. But but I'm pretty sure dwarves are usually the ones that are doing all the enchantments. But it is... I didn't actually know about Tranquil being able to do enchantments. Or, well, rather, I forgot, I would say.
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Yes, yes.
Goodbye.
So I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I can get this guy to enchant stuff if I do some sequence of conversations.
Any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle?
This is one of the Grey Warden recruits, by the way.
Could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh well, too bad.
Yeah, bro shot it and made his shot.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
Also, I'm pretty sure the outfits, I have like some outfits mod or something. I'm pretty sure this outfit is different and some other outfits are different than usual.
Not a dwarf, yet here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to...
There's only a couple Grey Wardens here, so he's probably talking about Duncan and Alistair, and we have Alistair right here. Send us into the wilds, so what? That wouldn't frighten me? Yes.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be here? I'll watch your back if you watch mine. I'll just...
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from.
Anyway, to be fair, neither do I.
Time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Okay, it sounds like that guy might have also been a criminal. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so there's a quest to get a key to unlock that, I'm pretty sure. So we won't unlock it by just robbing him, because I think he'll get mad at me.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain. Oh, well, I'd like to know where she went, that's what. Ah, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies? Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some, goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Yes.
So long as you keep it quiet.
I see. So these are his other goods? I mean, it's not terrible stuff. I don't know why it's considered like off the table kind of stuff, or below the table, off record. I don't know if I want to sell everything yet, because we might want some of this stuff to give to our companions, but I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, forgot we had this. Hold on. Does this work still? So, if I'm not mistaken, there is a glitch, or rather like an exploit, where you can drag something over here, but you can also sell by doing this. And so if you do this and then do that, it might let you sell twice. Was that twice? To be honest with you, I don't remember the original price, so we'll try it again. So 36, so we should be up to like 70. Okay, so okay, I think it is in fact working. Okay, I'll try to avoid doing that too much. I'm just gonna sell normally. If I'm really struggling, then I will possibly do that, because in the Dragon Age community, that's not really a big deal. I don't know, like, it's just business, you know. I feel like literally everyone does that when they play this game. I mean, you know, not everyone, but you know, everyone, okay? But, you know, it is on stream, so it's not like it's concealed at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've pretty much sold everything I want to sell. Got a pretty decent sum of gold here. I don't want to buy anything right this second, though. I want to help with this quest, because maybe he'll give me a discount or something. Hold on. I think you have to ask about... Ah, that's so annoying. I might have to reload, because I'm too much a completionist, so I think you have to ask about the girl with the red hair before asking his wares, for some reason. So this guy has the key I'm looking for. I don't know where this girl in red hair is. Darn it. Okay, hold on. Is that the last save? Okay, you know what? I don't feel like doing that. I missed out on some good XP and storyline stuff. That's super annoying. I am someone who really hates doing that. Hey, it's the other guy.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes, I am Duran.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Aemon. I wasn't aware dwarves could be Grey Wardens. I've only seen a few of your folk in the castle dealing with the smithy.
Not all dwarves are smiths, you know. Is that a problem for you?
No. Dwarves are fine warriors with experience fighting Darkspawn. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Yeah, we'll see about that pretty soon here, bud. You're not all that smart, are you? Well, let's see if he's curious.
As am I.
Alright, I'm curious.
Has anyone told you about it?
Only that it's dangerous. It's all a big secret, apparently. Davith said we might be going into the wilds.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here...
Yeah, I feel like it makes sense to have a test after getting recruited. Like, getting recognized was one thing, but then actually proving that we have some kind of talent, some kind of skill, to be in the Wardens is, you know, a whole other thing.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept them?
Don't know what's going on. I think there is a bit of a frame drop at the moment. it looks like it might randomly kind of spike, but I think it's okay. Like it's not super terrible, and that's all I can ask for. Will you accept the Maker's blessing? As you can see, mine are dwarven kin. To be honest with you, I kind of believe more in the Chantry than the dwarven stone. I don't know what you would call it, to be honest with you. The ancestors, I don't know. But I am a dwarf. It wouldn't really make sense for me to accept the Chantry that much, but I don't know.
I do, though I cannot pass on the respects of your ancestors. The Maker looks kindly on all who will receive him.
It means little to me. Keep your worthless mumblings to yourself, priest. We'll just say, very well, we'll receive his blessing.
Then I bless you, Grey Warden, in the name of Andraste and the Maker above. May the chant of light carry your name to the ears of our Lord.
I don't know, maybe it gives some secret buff or something if you allow them to bless you.
I hope the Grey Wardens protect the king in the coming battle.
Welcome to the King's camp, my lord.
Yes, I don't think I'm allowed in here.
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Yes, okay. Anyway, let's open this chest. This is the best part of the game. Getting loot. Okay, ice arrows that I won't use for a long time. Lost ice arrows too? Why did I lose ice arrows? Okay, we're just gonna talk to this guy.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Why would I want to help you? Tell me why you're here in the first place. I mean, he should, even if he's committed a crime, he should be getting fed and stuff, but to be fair, we are kind of on a, in like a war camp right now. We don't really have access to easy food and water.
I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
I'm a deserter, okay.
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
We're gonna get this guy to give us a reward.
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact,
Okay, I thought he had the blacksmith's
use it from here,
key.
but I'd trade you for some food and water.
Yeah, I think that chest has like the highest pick locking in this entire area. So I'm probably not going to be able to even open it without getting this key from this guy.
I swallowed it, but it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
That must have been very, very uncomfortable. I'll take that, kill him, and take the key. That's disgusting.
And an excellent party trick, I'll bet.
Yeah, well, do you want the key or not?
Yeah, I'll take it. Stabs him. I have a feeling he's going to die anyway, just being locked up. Especially if they're not feeding him and stuff anyway. But I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Okay, just cutting that off.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Who is this prisoner? Why did he want to desert? Seems like a waste for you to be guarding him all day. I had a chat with him, actually. I'll just say that.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He claims he wasn't deserting. We'll just say that.
What a surprise. Another innocent prisoner. At any rate, it's not for me to say. He'll get his day to plead his case, or he won't. It's all the same to me.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
What if I buy it? How's 10 silver sound? So you miss out, or you miss one meal, this man could be hanged soon?
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, persuasive.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Huh. Considering where that came from, let's hope we're not the only ones in good health.
Yeah. And Alistair approves. I think Alistair would have disapproved if we had killed him. Considering, you know, that's just kind of bad.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
The Darkspawn are coming. Don't be a baby, bro. Us Grey Wardens, we know what we're doing. Trust us, bro.
The Grey Wardens will die. The King will die. We'll all die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds. The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out.
Something tells me he's got the taint inside of him, which, if you don't know, that's what they call the Darkspawn corruption, by the way.
You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
I apologize if the soldier disturbed you. Ever since they found him in the wilds, he's been like this. It's so sad.
The pain!
I think there's a quest you can do for him, but I think I might have locked myself out of it. I'm gonna save. Yeah, sure, whatever. So, yeah, I'm not someone who saves enough. Still wondering, I really don't know who the girl with the red hair is that this guy wants to find. I also don't know why he wants to find her. Maybe she's over here. Is it this girl?
Oh, excuse me.
I feel like it is her, but I didn't ask about it. It's so annoying that just asking to see his wares, he's just like, no, we're not going to talk about this now. Okay, I don't want to break into their... Man. So you can wait till, like, nightfall, I think, and open this chest and not get in trouble, but... I'm also not sure if that's true. So, you know.
Hail to you.
Welcome, young man.
I should go. Okay, I'm going to just save right here. I know I just saved, but I'm just gonna save over that. And we're gonna open this.
That course of action.
Okay, never mind, we're not gonna open this. We're going to open this.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Is he really not going to talk? Okay, I guess he's not going to talk about it. I swear that someone around here gets mad at you for trying to open the chest. Main hand? Come on, man. This isn't even better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is better. Particularly just because we're fighting Darkspawn. But I don't know. Let's sell some stuff to this guy. Okay, let's sell him that. Let's sell him... just... Sure, both those. Let's sell him this mace. Okay, we're actually pretty good on gold right now. And we just kind of got here. We're just going around doing some random side stuff. We got our dogs here.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
I don't know anything about dogs.
It's not what you know so much as what you are, really. This is a
dwarf.
Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Why do you think I could muzzle him? I mean, that's a fair question. This guy's supposed to be like the trainer or whatever.
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint.
I'm not even...
To worry about is some tooth
I'm not immune to it though, because I'm not a Grey Warden yet. I feel like Alistair would...
Nope, dogs and I don't get along. You do it if you're so eager. Just leave me out of it.
Well, if he bites me, I'm going to become a Darkspawn.
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Could he be imprinted to me?
We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him.
I'll give it a shot.
Pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Okay. I think if you have like nature or survival or something, there should be an option here to like calm him first. So I don't know if this is gonna work.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red center.
Yes, yes. It's like a blood lily or something.
The wilds are off limits to non-soldiers, and I have many other hounds under my care. If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down. It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
So you're telling me that you can, like, cure darkspawn blood poisoning with some flower in the woods?
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
I don't know why conversations get cut off randomly sometimes, but that's whatever.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turnlogain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
The Ash Warriors.
If you have business with the Ash Warriors, I suggest you speak to our commander.
You're the dwarf who walks with the Grey Wardens. A respectable decision. Some, like all Ash Warriors, our training originates from the dwarves. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
What do you got to do?
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors, as you should well know. Our discipline was passed down to us from the time of Luthias the Dwarf Son. He trained with the berserkers of your kind, long ago. Perhaps. I've never been, so I cannot say for certain, but I'm told our traditions are the same. We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Yes. Dog army.
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same. To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight. Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted
Foreshadowing?
blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill. They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
There was something else I wanted to ask, but I guess I don't get to ask it.
To be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
I'm gonna talk to him
We're
again.
almost ready to scout the wilds. With luck, we'll slaughter a few Darkspawn. So, what do you want? Be quick about it.
Can I ask you something?
Get quick.
Okay. Hold on.
So, what do you want? We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
Trained with the dwarves. Same as the berserkers.
That is our way. I trust my hound with my life.
Okay, whatever. Whatever. I'm pretty sure it was something about dwarves.
Our time before battle is spent painting our hounds with Caddis, in preparation.
Okay, good for you.
Well met, my lord.
May the Maker preserve us all. They say the Darkspawn horde has grown larger.
Now, he kind of looks like he's like an older King Kalen.
How do you do?
I don't want to talk to that guy yet. Don't want to waste my time on him. Keeping an eye out for plants and stuff. I don't want to talk to Duncan either right now.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business. How can you not know of Loghain?
You see my skin? You see my height?
Behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
I don't know. I have a feeling that's not the case.
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Surely you can tell me a little bit about him. I would like an audience with the Tairn, please. I don't know which one would give me more information, to be honest. I guess we'll just see if we can talk to him.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
I might actually have a message for him if I talk to someone else before this.
Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume. Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware where his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
No, I didn't know that. Fascination you don't share. I'll just say that.
Marek respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marek would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. You're no surface dwarf, I can see it in your eyes. Smart of the Grey Wardens to look for new recruits in Orzammar. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I don't know.
Kalen has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
Seems like a fool to me. He's not my king. You don't seem very fond of him. I'll just say that.
He is Marek's son, and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
He sounded a little mad there.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business.
I'll just go. I don't know if I can call him out. I don't know if there's someone who wants me to actually talk to him or not.
Ostagar is a very defensible location. Even if the Horde outnumbers us, we should see a decisive victory.
Yes, and if we have, we'd probably have better tactics than the Darkspawn, but the Darkspawn don't really have to worry about morale, and they are kind of just brutal fighters, you know.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now? I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Tairn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles.
I wonder if
the king wants to end the blight.
I wonder if the king could ever become a Grey Warden. Like, I feel like he has what it takes to become a warden, and since he has so much fascination with them, I think he'd be into the idea.
That's how the Tairn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Tairn called him
Will he,
reckless,
though?
and they fought about the queen.
The queen?
She's the Tairn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it. As you wish.
Okay. Ugh. By the way, I barely slept last night, maybe like 5.5 hours max.
This wretched thing is a darkspawn.
We finally get to actually see the Darkspawn, you know, like 5 hours later.
Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Yes.
Well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
I think we can do something over here with this guy, but I'm not sure. Ooh, large chipped natural crystal. Also, it does appear that my inventory mod is in fact taking effect, so that's nice. The AI in this game is actually quite smart. Okay, like look at this. They stopped shooting as soon as I came down here on the range. Like that's a very small detail to add. That was very unnecessary. I mean, well, not very, but you know, was unnecessary.
Back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Night for it, Warden?
Someone told me they saw one of our men on the field in the last battle, but he was all pale and fighting with the Darkspawn.
Pale and fighting with the Darkspawn.
The last scouting party made it back last night. Barely.
Pale.
What do you mean?
Only 2
I don't know.
it, and one was
I'm not sure if I actually know what that guy's talking about.
encountered some darkspawn that was 10 feet tall, with horns as long as your arm. The Indian died last night.
They're talking about
Said his blood was
ogres.
already turning black.
Maker's breath. Where are they all coming from?
They are coming from my land underground. Dagger. Arrows.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter. The wall before me is darkness, yet shall the Maker's light be my guide.
If there's one thing that Dragon Age does right, it's the religion, like the religious aspects of this game are like peak fantasy. Like they went so deep into the religion side of things, and it's pretty cool. And you know, like the world feels very lived in, feels very realistic to like different cultures and everything, and different sort of tales about like how the world came to be and whatnot.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
What do you mean?
You want to talk to me? I'm not in trouble, am I?
I'm afraid so.
I don't think so. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
No.
Hello again. You need something now? I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me?
Yes, I do. I mean, would lying even be bad in this case? Like, I don't know. Depends on the message, I guess.
Then what is... Oh, wait. Are you the one I'm supposed to give Sir Garland's sword to? Because I think the smith's done with it.
Sir Garland's sword? No, I need you to bring a message to Tan Loghain. I want the sword, obviously, but, like, I don't want to rob someone. Sir Garland's? Let me think. Is that... Who is that? Isn't that the... That's the shopkeeper, right? The blacksmith dude? You know, I don't care about that guy. I'll take it.
Oh, that's such a relief. You really saved me from the switch for sure. I'd best get back
I'm
to
sure
my
I
duties
did.
then before I get in more trouble.
Item received. Oh boy. It's a... Okay, maybe Alistair wants this? Okay, I think he does want this. The extra damage to Darkspawn's nice, but I think because of the extra damage in general, it kind of makes up for that, along with the other stats, and then obviously it has an enchantment slot. So I think I'm going to give this to Alistair. That's a pretty nice sword. Hold on, can I...
Hello again. You need something now?
Okay, just saying hello.
Oh, alright. Nice to see you again.
I wanted to have him send a message as well, but whatever.
Ostagar is a very defensible location.
I have great
Even if
respect
the
for
Horde
the
outnumbers us, we
unless
should
they're
see a
from
decisive victory.
Yes, talking. I'm surprised that building is even standing. I swear you can have like some kind of like duel here or something.
Lots of darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports of things we've never even heard of.
Blight, they say.
Those darkspawn.
Leave the darkspawn in the forest.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hail, Grey Warden. We don't know where these new darkspawn are coming from, or what they can do. All I can say is to use caution. There aren't any we've seen that won't die once they bleed enough. Whoa, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
Whoa, don't touch the
Whoa, don't touch
carcass.
the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
Okay, well, I'm fairly certain there's something I can do over there. That guy's got yellow text as a name as well.
Greetings. King Kalen is not... I believe is with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did. As you wish.
Okay, cool. I think we've kind of gone everywhere we need to go, I think. Hold on, is there... This guy might have a quest for us, actually.
Somewhere I can direct you?
I guess we'll just ask this.
It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
Okay, I'll be on my way. Okay, I think we've kind of finished up everything in Ostagar. Also, if we look at this, I'm pretty sure this is Dwarven. If you look at these patterns, this is Dwarven architecture, which is what someone around here was saying, is that it's built by the dwarves, which is why it's lasted so long. And, you know, I guess that would make sense, you know, like, even in the subtle world building here, in the details, you can kind of see, like, dwarven patterns here. So that's really cool, little details. Okay, these guys are back here. Yes, what is this? Try and take it. Look into its eyes. You have received a potion of replication. Wait, what? What was that? What is this? Oh, respecialization. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is the... I honestly didn't want this in my inventory because now that's one less slot for me, and the only way to get rid of it... I mean, I guess I can sell it or something, but... if I want to respect someone, I can do that, I guess. Look into the raven's eyes. Is this gonna... give me levels? Because I don't really want to do that. I don't know what's this gonna do. Especially the ways of the... Oh, okay, I see. I'll leave the bird alone. I don't want to get my stuff quicker than I should be. I'm pretty sure that was for unlocking, if I can find it. I have no idea where it is, actually. I think it's here. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be on this side, but I guess it hasn't shown up yet. Anyway, there's like sub classes you can do, basically.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood. 1 for each recruit.
Okay. Surely you couldn't have acquired some blood before now?
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
What do we need the blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
What's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
what if they aren't there any longer?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Yes, I can see that happening.
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago.
Oh, Anti's in chat.
Only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
You got here just in time to start to see the main story stuff happening. There's a lot of side stuff.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay, tainted blood. Grey Warden's cache. Okay, so now we have more dudes. Let's see if we can give them anything. Does he have the same... He literally has the exact same... That's kind of stupid, to be honest. He has the same axe that I stole from the merchant. We'll give him this... Well, I don't know if we should give him the helmet. We'll give this guy the helmet, because I think he's going to... hopefully be tanking more? I don't know. I never know if the +1 armor means +1 to the armor stat it shows, or if the armor stat it shows is because of the +1. But I feel like it's adding on to the armor stat, so like it would be 5 instead of 4. So if that's the case, this would be better than this. So I'm gonna give him this. And less armor for physical resistance, I feel like that's nice. Stamina regeneration combat, that's okay. We'll give him those, I guess. And sword-wise, he's got a big sword. Okay, yeah, he doesn't need anything. And we don't have another helmet for this guy. I kind of want to give him a bow. I don't know if he has any good bow skills. I think Jory was the guy, or was it... No, it was Davith. Okay, how about this? I suppose we could have him drink the respec potion. I mean, you know what? Sure, why not? Let's test out the respec potion. Why don't we? No. Did he? Okay, I guess he didn't take it. So that's good. I want to turn him into an archer. So we're going to save. Just in case it like breaks the game or something. And then we're going to give him the potion. Yes. Where am I? Okay, now we can respec him. What's the point of double streaming? Just to test? Well, obviously double streaming is twice as efficient. And there's more people on YouTube than there is on Twitch. Also, YouTube actually has like an algorithm. No. Yes, and yes, you mean? I'm not really sure what stats he needs for... We'll just give him a bunch of cunning, and, give him a little bit of willpower, and then the rest in dex. It's a very unprofessional build here. I have no idea what he wants. I don't know, we'll give him this. We'll give him that. I think we'll just do this twice. And then we'll have dirty fighting, because that's essential. And then we're just going to do all archery stuff. Okay, we want this one. I think this is a good one, but I don't know. I heard someone talking about it one time in a video that I think this either reduces your chance of critting or allows you to just not crit with your arrows or something. The only reason people double stream is because they have the two different audiences. Well, clearly I have the two different audiences. I'm a real gamer. We only have sustained. So this is like kind of the opposite. Aim is like the opposite of rapid shot. I don't know which one is better, to be honest. Do we want slower, stronger hits or faster, weaker hits? We're going to get this, and we'll get aim, I guess. Okay, and then we got to change up this guy's stuff. Give him a bow. I don't really want to give him arrows because that would be wasteful, I guess. I don't know if we don't need to. And I think this bow is worth less than his dagger and axe are, or like his hatchet, so I think we can sell those for some profit.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Let me know.
Okay, yeah, these are worth the same. Actually, hold on. I can use this. Yeah, this is much better to be on me instead of Davith. Okay.
Yes?
But, okay, I didn't want to talk to Davith, but whatever.
I found them. I cut Duncan's purse while he was standing in a crowd.
No, so he is a criminal.
Wrist, but I squirm out and bolt. The old bugger can run, but the garrison caught me first. I'm a wanted man in Denerim, you see, so they were going to string me up right there.
Ah, he's from Denerim.
Duncan stopped them. Invoked the right of conscription. I gave the garrison the finger while I was walking away. Don't know why Duncan wants someone like me, but he says finesse is important and that I'm fast with a blade. You bet your boots I am. Besides, it beats getting strung up.
Duncan has a thing for recruiting criminals, I guess.
Alright for an old bugger. He's faster than he looks, too.
Yes, definitely. He just said he's from, I mean, I don't know if he's from Duran, but...
village about a day's trip to the east. Little blot you wouldn't even find on a map. Haven't been back in years. I struck out for the city as soon as I could outrun my pa. I've been in Denerim for what, 6 years now? Never liked it much, but there's more purses there than anywhere else.
I see.
And a pickpocket, thank you very much. Or was, anyhow. Who'd ever guess I'd end up...
Yes, you were, because... You say was now because... I used a potion on you that removed your pickpocketing skills.
You heard the same speech I did. Blood and old treaties. Off we go into the wilds.
Let's go.
Hey, I'm following you, aren't you?
Hello.
Okay, anyway, back to the goods shop here. Let's sell these. Let's sell this. I don't really want to sell this, but I think we should. And then as for the rest of this stuff, I'm just going to sell it. Yeah, we are making really good gold. Okay. Definitely want to buy some potions, though. There's no way I'm trusting myself out there without a giant stockpile of potions. Yeah, I don't really feel like buying anything because we're going to find a bunch of random loot out there, but he does have some pretty good armor. If we're struggling too much, I guess we can, I don't know, come back. Like, I don't know what armor I should buy if I was to buy armor, because, like, I'm sure there's some guide that would say, like, to buy this before you, you know, leave this guy. Like this, for example. Okay, anyhow. I feel like accessories are always worth buying because they're kind of hard to come by. But we're just gonna buy basic potions. We're gonna just buy all his potions. And we only have 2 injury kits. I feel like we're gonna need more than that. So let's just buy... It's a lot for injury kits. We'll buy 4. You know, we'll buy 3. And we don't have any mages, so we don't need delirium potions, but we do have stamina. I guess we can buy these. They're pretty cheap. And there are traps. Requires improved trap making. See, I could buy... I need to know... Hold on. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, so I can make poison making, which if I wanted to respec, I could get rid of poison making and get herbalism instead. But for now, I'm not going to worry about that. Alistair's only got combat thing. Davith, I just did survival and that stuff. And then only combat. So you guys are all really useless. I mean, I can make poisons, I guess, but I don't know how useful that's going to be.
Right.
Hold on, I want to put potions here on his pop bar. And we'll stamina. Okay, good. You can just swap. You can just swap while in the menu. And then I don't know, we'll put this here. Okay, and I don't know how to actually make potions. I guess, well, what I would do is click this. Okay. This is kind of a bad potion because I think Darkspawn resist. Pretty sure they resist nature damage. This might be okay. And I don't think I need it really. I don't know. Okay, I think we're actually ready to go. Okay, let's talk to this man.
I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Okay. It seems like after loading occurs, that's kind of when the sound seems to break. Also, we never talked to Jory here. Said you were from Redcliffe?
I hail from Redcliffe, but Duncan recruited me in Highover, a city off the northern coast. Have you traveled there?
I've never been to the surface before.
I was in Arlayman's retinue when he attended King Maric's funeral. It was in Highover that I met my Helena. I was smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, my Helena.
I wonder if Helena is like a call to like Helen from, I don't know if it's actually a mythology or an actual story, but you know, like the Battle of Troy and everything. I know there was exaggeration about the Battle of Troy, but I don't know if Helen was actually a real person or not. I'm pretty sure Helen was real. But I feel like Helena is a call to Helen.
Never. I will return to her once my duty is done and the Blight defeated.
I'm sure that'll happen, bro.
Last month, Duncan visited Highover, and the band held a tournament in his honor. I won the Grand Melee. It was hard to leave my wife. We married only a year ago, and she is heavy with child now. But Ferelden needs my blade, and I shall not falter.
Okay. What do you think of
He has a
Duncan?
seemingly impossible task, with a scarce handful of Grey Wardens, yet he does not complain or flinch from his duty. We need to find those documents and the Darkspawn blood. It should be interesting.
Yes, yes.
Indeed.
And then we'll talk to Alistair. Okay, no, I'm not going to talk to Alistair. Oral? It might have been a chipmunk. I don't know. Okay, we got some wolves. Okay, I don't really know how strategic we need to get about this quite yet. It feels so weird, walking around with this view. Sand in your eye. Okay. Luckily, I think we're holding up pretty well, so I don't think we need to really pause, for now anyway. Once we get to like Darkspawn and stuff, maybe. I don't know why, hold on. I think Davith has the wrong, what is it, what am I thinking of? Am I thinking of what the tactics? Yes, tactics. Don't know why that eluded me for so long. Okay. Target condition. Self heal, 50% action, use potion. Okay. Using melee, enemy, status, I don't know, we'll say lowest health, maybe. And then we're going to have him do crippling shot, maybe? And we also need to activate his aim right here. Let's also tell Jory here to take potions, since they're too dumb to do that. There you go. Okay. Hold on, let's go back. Ranged. That should be a thing. Jory. I think we'll say aggressive, and then for Alistair we'll say defensive, maybe? Sure. Defensive, and let's also give him, healing. There we go. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. Duran's just default, I guess, but... Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Anyway, let's activate any sustained abilities. I think we want to activate this.
On it.
And then we want to activate this. And probably that. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably pretty good. That takes quite a lot of stamina, but I think it's worth it. Sustained abilities are usually worth it. Is that a secret path? I guess it's a secret path. Got some elf fruit here.
And I'm off.
Is that what Duran sounds like? I forgot what he sounds like. No, I don't want to talk to this guy.
Over here.
We're just gonna ignore that guy for right now. I think there's, yes, a thing here. A letter. Okay, we're not gonna read that right now, or maybe ever, I don't know.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well,
Yes.
he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
I'm sure he's relieved to see my face.
They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Oh really, Darkspawn came out of the ground? Stop joking around, bro. Get up. Tell all your friends to get up, stop playing dead. Clean that fake blood off of you. Stop joking around, this is serious, man.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you.
I have no idea if this guy survives after this, to be honest. Genuinely, it might actually be a good idea to just let him sit there
Did you hear?
and die, or to kill him.
Of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Because of like some, I don't know, maybe like he gets someone sick or something. Something crazy happens.
Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is
I
foolish.
don't know, you're starting to sound like a coward. You sound like a coward to me. Sure.
I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
Not many humans, maybe. I say that as I don't think I've ever fought Darkspawn because of my origins.
Bloodthirstiness is such a charming feature, too. Did you know that? Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Alrighty. We finally get some action. I don't know which way to go first because okay, I think those guys detected us. So I don't know, target that dude, I guess. Actually, is that a mage? I think he's too far to see. He's not a mage, okay. What are you guys doing? Okay, I guess they're on their way. What the heck? Alright. You guys are supposed to be tanking for me. I'm not supposed to be the tank. Neither is Dareth. That's right, you fool. Get kicked. Easy. Okay, that's literally the first fight with Darkspawn.
Alright.
So, from now on, it's just going to get harder and harder, pretty much.
And I'm off.
Hey, it's that flower we need. Some death root. I think that's used for mana potions. We're gonna go this way. I think there's a tough area over here of Darkspawn though, so we'll see how that goes. Coral. Okay, we're going to save. I should be saving more often. Okay. We've got the high ground. Have you attack him.
Everyone's as ugly as the first.
I have a feeling there's like traps out here. Like that should have worked. How did he get up here? That guy definitely was not up here when we came up here. Yeah, this is real bad looking for this guy. Okay. Well, that's our first down person. All because of Herlock up here and, oh, there's a walkway. Okay. Did not know that. This guy should not be... Hold on, I'm gonna drink. I was about to do that to you. Oh, second down. Okay, let's stun this guy. Whoa there. Okay, we might... I told you this was a hard Darkspawn fight, I guess. Okay. We're gonna have to spam potions and hope that Alistair has a chance of winning this. Okay, drink. Okay, I think he's actually going to die. I think we can definitely do this. We just need to monitor our guys a bit more. I don't know why none of them seem to drink their potions when at 50% health they should be drinking their potions. Okay, we stunned him. Maybe we can kill him right here. Alistair. Okay, drink. Okay, I think we've saved this battle. Alistair carrying. Maybe. Okay. Then we got this guy over here, who I think is ranged, so we have to be a bit careful approaching. Better not be traps around here. Stop running away, you fool. Get knocked down, idiot. Get stunned, fool. Alistair, this is why Alistair is our superior here. Don't die, I swear, Alistair. Okay. I didn't want to take another potion. Honestly, how are we that low on potions already? Okay, I think we're done with the fighting. I just need to approach my fallen comrades. Although one of them was over here. Pretty sure we're done, unless there's some... Okay, we're done. Alright, don't waste potions. Something tells me we're not going to get very far with this potion amount. It's a good thing we have Alistair, though, since it's hard to control all these idiots. Interesting. That's pretty nice. I don't know how helpful that is right now, but pretty nice. I don't think this is going to do anything for me right now. Let's take a look at the medallion thing, the idol. I guess I'll throw that on me, because I'm the main dude. That's my reasoning. Okay, he is regenning. Squirrel. He's stunned at us actually winning that fight. Okay, what's going on? Oh. Okay, hopefully we are okay. I'm going to let them do their thing. Yeah, whatever Alistair's tactics are, I think I need to change that. Maybe it's just being defensive. I think that's maybe what it is. Okay, I think that's what it is, yes. I guess we'll just say aggressive. Shield cover. Oh, that's a stupid thing to have. Because he's always got shield cover active. Okay. We'll say enemy. We'll just say we'll just say lowest health, I guess. And then we're going to do where is it? Shield pummel, I think, is the one. Okay. Okay, Alistair should have better tactics now. That's probably why he survived though the first time, because he wasn't running into battle like everyone else. Alistair, I need you to go fight some dudes.
Right to the face. Dead yet?
Okay. Jory is out here getting killed still. Okay, let's have him attack that dude. Okay, I think we're okay. Maybe. Alistair, you really didn't need to do that, but okay. Also, this guy is missing his shots, like, way off. Like, look at this arrow trail. What is this? Okay. That was a lot better than the last fight, guys. Good, giving us some potions because we're out. We might actually have to go back to town to buy potions. Unless they keep giving us potions, maybe we can sustain ourselves. Oh no. Let's fall back. Pretty sure there's an ambush here. Where did that happen? Okay. Attack that guy. Okay. You go after this guy. I'm gonna kick this guy. Oh yeah. Darkspawn dagger. Okay, I am slowed. Hopefully there's no traps here. Kind of feel like there's traps, but maybe not. Yeah, that's right. Fools. Okay, Alistair. Showing off. Okay. I think we are doing a lot better now. I've never beaten this game on Nightmare. Or, I don't even know if I've attempted this game on Nightmare, to be honest. But I played this game a lot, mainly on, like, when I was a kid, probably like casual or whatever, and then mainly on normal, and maybe hard a couple times, but never Nightmare. So, I'm not quite sure what to expect difficulty-wise. I do know it's obviously going to be somewhat challenging. Where are we? Like, are we... Is this... Oh, okay, we're back here. Okay, I see. I want to get the dialogue of walking here.
Look there. Poor slobs. So excessive.
Okay, that's all I needed. I think... Yeah, that's just where we were fighting over there. I think we've got everything we need at this spot. We'll make our way this way. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Yeah, I was right on top of him. Yeah, get stabbed. You guys thought you could jump us? Also, Alistair, what happened to, like, being able to, like, detect Darkspawn and, like, warning us? It does seem like there was no warning there. I mean, besides them warning us, I suppose. Unless maybe that is, like, what it's like as a warden to sort of feel Darkspawn nearby or something. Also, Davith has survival, or whatever it's called. Yeah, he's survival, which is supposed to detect the presence of nearby creatures that are below his level. And I don't know what his level is, to be honest with you. Level 3, maybe they're above his level, I don't know. Wolves attacking these guys? Yeah, I kind of didn't want to run in, guys, but sure. Gonna put this guy out of business here. Yeah, I don't want to be getting targeted. Okay, I'm being greatly targeted. Let's in this guy. Let's, okay, I don't know, attack this guy. And this guy. I'm not really sure what his abilities do. I don't really want to read those right now. Oh, you see those dodging skills? Duran's too quick for you. Okay, I'm going to move him so he's not getting back shots. Oh, get him, guys. Also, I think we have, yeah, we do. We have injuries. I could use injury kits to remove them. I don't know if it's worth it. I think we're doing okay, but it is getting a little, you know, close to at least one person dying. Yeah, I think one injury is okay to occur. If we get to like 2 or maybe 3, I might start using kits. Although it is kind of fitting, I suppose, that Duran gets a head injury here in like his first fight. Okay. Okay, so this is the guy we were supposed to look for from the book we got from way at the beginning, I guess. But we don't need to read the book to find him. That's right, open up. We lost 2 fire arrows, though. I guess that's the cost of opening up things like that. I don't know, we like break stuff inside, maybe? I'm not sure who's best at opening these. Lost, Darkspawn, War Axe, that's all that was in there. Darn it. Okay, hold on. Let me look at... Strength is 22. What is my... Okay, Alistair might be actually the best person to be opening these. Yeah, Alistair is the best person to open these. Since he's got strength, which is his main stat, and it's at 22, while mine's at... I think my dexterity was at like 20 or something, 18. This is just a slightly worse version of what I'm wearing. But I can give it to the guy without a helmet. Or Alistair, actually. That's probably a better idea. I don't think there's anything over here, maybe? Okay, so yeah, I guess we forgot to loot that guy, but we're gonna go back this way, and then I don't think we're too far from... Oh, that's the ruins over there, I'm pretty sure, so yeah, we're not too far. Okay, it saved the game for me. Actually, I'm gonna save the game myself as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a decently difficult fight. I told you what command to do. Oh, we got more of them. Hold on, did the... Okay, that's the... Okay, yeah, that's this mage. He just ran away, and I thought this guy would stay targeted on him, but that's fine. I don't want him running off by himself. Okay, I guess we're just gonna take a little break here. What? Oh, okay. He came back. What's going on? Anti-spamming emojis. Hold on. I want to use that ability so he'll hopefully get stuck. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I think that's what I remembered happening here. Is lots of bad fiery stuff. Don't laugh, you're already dead. I can't target that guy. I don't want to be the one getting targeted because I'm not the tank here at all. Okay, that's not working. Guys. Why are you over here? You might as well use that on him, I guess. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, woo, nightmare difficulty. Hold on. It's time to use the blurb. Okay, I might die here. I don't have any healing left. If he hits me, he might kill me. That guy's about to die. Can we get this dude over here helping little blue Duran? I'm just gonna run away. Get him off me. Darn it. how did no one step into that trap this entire time, and then of course I step into it when I have like 0 health? I'm gonna eat at Wendy's. Okay, well, Duran's eating dirt right now, I don't know. It's tasting death. Yeah, you missed it in a couple fights ago. Everyone died except for Alistair, and then he somehow carried. I swear, Jory, you better not die. Okay, I think are we safe now? I leveled up. Permanently. Okay, so my attack speed is permanently down. Unless I heal myself. I don't know if I should be going into strength at all really as a rogue, since I don't need strength to wear armor because of a mod. But I don't know. I think I'll do... I haven't really had any issues with my abilities taking too much of my stamina. So I think I'm going to do like... I'll do 1 Constitution and 2 Cunning. And I'd love to get some like herbalism or, you know, some improved combat training or like combat tactics. But no, we're going to go with improved speech here. Coercion. Okay, we want to get to this combat stealth, because once we get to combat stealth, I can just stealth myself out, and then, you know, if I'm getting attacked real bad, that'll make people retarget pretty much. Interesting. I don't know what it means by a rogue can move more easily. Or like outmaneuver opponents, like... I don't know, it sounds useful, but... Interesting. I want kind of dual striking, but I'm not sure that's worth it because we don't have a huge amount of stamina. I don't really want to get abilities that'll take more stamina. Like if I get stealth, that'll be just upgrading my current ability that I don't really get to use now. I am very tempted to get to this, but I think I'm level 4 and we need to be level 8 to get to combat stealth anyhow. I don't know. So I don't know if it's worth getting second one right now to where I can use items, because I would have to be stealthing into combat, which can be done, but that'd take a bit more preparation. I think I'm going to get the combat movement, because I think it's passive, so we don't spend any more stamina. And I'm also going to heal Duran's wound, since he's fallen too many times. Okay, I was hoping it would heal the speed debuff, but healing my health up is fine, I guess.
Yes.
I always forget what Duran sounds like until I'm clicking on stuff. Be wary of traps, my fellows. Okay, there's definitely some dudes here. They sound... Oh, okay, that's where he was. Actually, use that on him. I think... Okay, and then I'm gonna use this on him. Okay, I think this is a good spot to fight in. Okay, kind of. I mean, I am getting targeted by 3 guys when I'm not supposed to be pulling aggro. Duran can take it. Hopefully. Can we get a shield bash on that guy? I don't know if archers get like a debuff on their attack if they're like super close to a target. Like, is it going to be harder to hit them or something? Like, I don't know, there's less travel time between the arrow and the target. I've never played as an archer, so I'm not sure. Okay, don't die, please. Okay, I think we're okay. No, okay. You couldn't hit him one more time, Jory. What are you doing? Jory? This is why I can never like you, okay? Like, I don't know why you allow this to happen. Taking like 10,000 years to swing. Okay, well, Duran needs another healing kit. He's got permanent debuff to his defense now, that's great. Ooh, something I can sell maybe. Yes. We already got that flower, we don't need it. Some elf fruit. I really wish I had some herbalism instead of poison making. Either that or like more advanced poison making. I'm gonna go this way and hopefully not fall into traps. Oh, wait, is this... I don't want to go the right way. Okay, let's go left here. Hopefully don't get spotted. I want to make sure I get all of the loot. Okay, it doesn't look like there's really that much loot here. I mean, actually there is this. I think this is something of decent importance. Okay, I'm actually... Oh, okay, leave the stones alone. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I know what happens if you do this, so I'm saving. Okay, this could be... I expect this to be quite difficult. If it is in fact what I think it is. But it could be easier than I expect, I don't know. Yes, okay, so... Okay, I think we're doing okay. Is he targeting... He's targeting our archer? That's not what we want. What are you doing? Use that? Can you not use that as an archer? And if we can coast him, that would be nice. Okay, he can use that, he just wasn't. Let's try number 1. Okay, that's a lot of damage. I don't know why he has to target the archer. It's being real annoying. Oops. Oh my gosh. We have 0 healing potions. Okay. You crippling shot, maybe? Could you do something, guys? Okay, yeah, he's dead. I'm not really sure what's going on right now. I guess he was stunned. Okay, I think we got this. It would be less bad for us if he didn't target the archer. Dabith getting all the hate. Lucky. I don't know what the lucky perk does, but I'm sure this is probably decently good. I don't know if it's better than what this guy's got, though. I'm not sure if I want to equip this, because I don't know what lucky does. Maybe it just increases, like, his chances of hitting and crits and stuff. I'm gonna put it on. It's gotta be better, right? Hold on, didn't he just give us a sword? Why has he gotten more loot? I mean, I'll take it. Except it's for mages. We don't have a mage. We are off Duran. Oh yeah, we should probably heal this guy. Constitution and cunning. Okay. Now he has one less debuff. Okay, I'm gonna go after this guy. Alistair seems to be getting kind of wrecked over here. Why are you up here? Literally, why are you up here? Okay. It's hard to keep your archer alive when your archer likes to run in and die. I think we need to change his tactics. I mean, I have him as ranged. I don't know why he's automatically attack from range when enemies are visible. Okay, I don't know. I think that's just a him problem. Okay, if we can get... Okay, no, they aren't targeting him anymore. Okay, now target this guy, I guess. I think they're doing decently okay over there. Duran's kind of having a little trouble hitting this guy. Now Duran can come in and help Alistair hopefully not die. Also, he needs to activate that again. I forgot he went down. I can't stun this guy, so hopefully... Okay, perfect. And now I can stun him. Okay, don't die. Alistair, you need to, like, run away. We don't... Okay, maybe I should have just left him there. Maybe he could have blocked it. Okay, now I think I'm gonna die. Can you guys do something? Hold on. Okay, Duran, I think hopefully we're good. Okay, yeah, I think we can get him. Hopefully. Okay. Nice. Okay, I think we're getting the hang of things here. So far, the hardest battle I've fought was literally my first tutorial battles. So actually having like skills and party members makes things way better. Okay. So this can go on any hand. I think this is better than our crow dagger. But only if we give it a enchantment, I think. So, I don't know, for right now I'm just gonna keep what I got. Wow, giving us a potion after the battle. Actually, Alistair, that was the first time he went down. Okay. Penalty to his willpower, that's fine. Alistair doesn't need willpower. We got some secret plants to grab. As soon as we get someone with herbalism, that'd be nice. Warden cache. Hold on, is there any loot up here? You know, missed opportunity to put loot up there. But okay, Warden cache. Ooh, who's this chat? Wow.
What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse?
The rain looks so cinematic.
Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Where did you come from? Stay back. I guess we'll just say I'm a Grey Warden.
The tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed.
Or this is the Grey Warden Tower, rather.
I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes.
Swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, dwarf. You have nothing to fear from any witch. Tell me your
Yeah, that's right.
I shall tell you mine.
That's because I'm hopefully immune to magic, 10% of the time. A pleasure to meet you, fine lady. I am the most sophisticated dwarf you shall ever meet. Just look at me.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does
The writing is peak. It's peak writing.
Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Well, what a Chad.
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Guess that guy is okay with following mysterious witches of potentially of the wilds, but he's not okay with fighting Darkspawn.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad.
Yes.
Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your dwarven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I'm no fool, if that's what you're asking. I believe you're crazy and possibly dangerous.
Oh, if you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain. And
Yes, like why am I blue?
do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
Yes, we have a couple of Uku people here.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Man, we got Chad 1 and Chad 2 here. How do you know all this? To act on your advice? Yes.
Do I? Perhaps I am simply an old woman with a penchant for moldy parchments. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for. Time for you to go, then. Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests. Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Yes, Morgan sounds so done with this right now. Alright. We are out of the woods, everyone. I think I want to keep playing. Like, I could play all day, okay? I could play all day. Unfortunately, though, I don't know if I should play all day. I don't know if I should be streaming all day. I think things have been running a lot smoother than it was last time, which is really nice. I think the resolution also looking better than last time we played is also really nice. I think things generally are looking nice, okay? This should be activated. This should be activated. And, hold on. We have to do the ritual. It's part of the ritual, guys. Trust me, okay? Okay, we'll leave it here, folks, okay? We'll talk to Duncan as soon as we start the stream, and I plan to stream this game every Wednesday and probably Saturday, except on Wednesdays we're probably going to do it later in the day, and on Saturdays or maybe Fridays we'll do it more so around the time we started this stream today. And then on Tuesdays we will do Age of Mythology, because I want to keep that series going, but hold on, we can turn in this dog quest before we get off.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
I know, you mean this herb?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
I prefer thanks in the form of payment. Yeah, I mean, yes, I would.
Payment? Isn't it worth something to save a valiant hound's life? I see. I have 50 silver. That's my
pretty
purse,
good.
nothing more. I hope it'll suffice. Now I must get onto the task of taking care of the poor fella. It'll take a day or two for him to recover, I think. Thank you.
Okay. I'm glad I didn't get any negatives for asking for money for this. I might have gotten positives from people if I had, if I had just been like, yeah, no problem, you don't need to pay me or whatever. But I'm broke in this game, so I need some money. Okay, I don't need your thanks, I need money. I can't buy anything with your gratitude. I think we'll give... I don't know. I want to put Constitution on Alistair because I want him to be like my tank, but the thing is I hear like Constitution is like almost not worth it. So I should just like focus on Strength. I guess I'll do like 1 Constitution and 2 Strength. I don't know. I think that's probably good. I'm not sure I want this really. Don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. Okay, I do want this, I think. Probably want that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this. Because, again, I want him to be tank. I want people to not kill Duran over and over. Also, I think I might have wasted some recovery potions or whatever. Like the repair kits or whatever. Hold on, what are they called? Injury kits? Because it seems we have no injuries now, but at least I didn't use all of them. And I think... Is this guy... Okay, this guy is still here. And this chest is still here, although it is a bit moved for some reason, but we're going to just borrow this. Yeah, I said I was going to stop, but this game just... It just keeps going. That's some nice stuff for mages. Fortunately, we don't have a mage.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Let me see your other goods. Let me buy these potions from you. Give me all the potions. Give me all the injury kits. Okay, never mind, those are expensive. Give me 1 injury kit. I'll buy, like, 3 lyrium potions. And I think that's all I want to buy, maybe? I feel like this is pretty good for the price. Oh wait, no wait, never mind. I was looking at the sell price, not the buy price. Never mind. Okay, bombs are nice. I do like my bombs. think we're going to buy 1 firebomb in case we need that. And then let's go ahead and sell some of our junk items. Don't want to sell that. Think I will sell this. Don't think I need this for anything. I do want to keep that. I still don't know which one's better, but I'm gonna go with the lucky one. I'm just gonna sell this. Just sell that. Don't think we need this bow, so I'll sell it. Darkspawn staff. We'll keep that, I suppose. We'll keep the helmet because people don't seem to have helmets. I can sell this for a lot. I feel like this is really good for another... Maybe it's even good for me, to be honest. Rapid aim would be probably better than improved backstabs, though, so it'd be better on someone who's an archer. But, I digress. Lucky as well. Smuggler. I really want to know what Lucky does. What the heck? Why am I not wearing this? I think I might keep that for now. We can sell this. Sell those. Okay, we got some pretty decent funds.
Hello again.
I want to look in his other stash to get some more potions. I should have bought those other potions before, but whatever. And these are really expensive, but I feel like 5 is okay. I don't know. Gonna buy like 5 normal, like lesser Illyrian potions, because they'll probably come in handy sooner or later. And then I don't think I want to buy anything else, to be honest. Like, I can, but I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth it right now. Because we're constantly kind of just changing out our weapons and stuff, because it's relatively early game still. We're still in like the kind of the first arc of the game, I suppose. So I think that's probably everything I'm gonna get. Let me just quickly change up what I'm wearing. This is definitely better. I'm definitely wearing that. This is definitely better. I'm definitely wearing that. This is definitely better. I'm definitely wearing that. Oh, this was on Dabith.
Hello again. Is there something? Let me.
Okay. I got some drip on, and I'm making money from it. That's great. Okay. Perfect. Look at us. Look at us now. Duran's looking like a real Chad now. He's looking like a real warrior. Real Grey Warden. Look at this Grey Warden group. We're gonna do great. Anyway, there are other people and stuff I want to talk to, but we shall do that next time, okay? For right now, I am going to stop the stream. Again, I would like to just play all day, but I probably shouldn't. So, I'll catch you in the next one. I hope that the multi-stream worked out pretty well this time. I think it did go pretty well. So, see you next time. Adios.